slideshow. I think I'm just waiting for the slideshow to start. Thank you. Today, I'd like to introduce to you very briefly the three recipients of the 2017 Jill Mellick Creative Expression Award offered by Sofia University. Now, this award was created in honor of Professor Emerita Jill Mellick, who holds a doctorate in clinical psychology and is also a licensed clinician. Dr. Mellick founded the creativity program at the Institute of Transpersonal Psychology, and her inspiring coursework and philosophy are woven into Sofia's curriculum today. Dr. Mellick is also a gifted professional artist, a published author and poet, therapist and educator whose inspiring curriculum is woven into Sofia's curriculum today, and she's had a great deal of influence in the fields of transpersonal and Jungian psychology. To be considered for the Jill Mellick Award, a Sofia student or alumni must have demonstrated an outstanding contribution to the field of creative expression and or creative process, and in this way moving humanity forward. Some examples of outstanding contribution could be educational excellence, research, transpersonal development, cultural outreach, for example. Now, what's really exciting about our three recipients this year is they each use creative expression in quite diverse ways in their professional application, and across this wide spectrum too. So what I'd like to do is introduce the names to you, and you've kind of seen the slideshow a little bit, but I'll introduce the names to you. There's Micah Linton, Elisa Shisholi, and Diane Lucille Meyer. And now I'd like to tell you a little bit more about each of them with some accompanying slides. We'll start with Micah Linton. Mike is a 2015 alumni of Sofia University's Global Program. He earned a Master of Transpersonal Psychology degree with a specialization in creativity and innovation. Currently, he's enrolled in a doctoral program for clinical psychology, and his bachelor's degree was in fine arts. Now, Micah is a gifted professional artist, a published scholar, and a transpersonal scholar. He's a creative expression educator, innovator, and facilitator. He's created children's toys and art, and he's also written stories for children's books, graphic novels, and video games. What's exciting about his video games is they both invite imagination and engage problem-solving skills. The next two slides will show you a sample of some of Micah's own creative expression, and we'll see an example here. In conjunction with UCLA's Creative Minds Project, Micah founded the Arts and Healing Program at Safe Place Harbor for Youth. This is a drop-in center for homeless youth in Venice, California. Here, Micah facilitates growth and healing by offering modalities ranging from yoga and meditation to mandala making and 3D printing for homeless youth aged 12 to 25. Micah, with a great deal of gratitude for you, for your generous and outstanding contributions to the field of creative expression and creative process. Now, the next recipient of the Jill Mellick Creative Expression Award is Diane Lucille Meyer. Diane earned a Ph.D. at Sofia University. She's a 2013 alumni, and she has a focus in transpersonal psychology. She also earned a creative expression certificate at the doctoral level, and she holds a counseling degree. Our beloved Dorit Netzer, PhD, has this to say about Diane, and I'm going to paraphrase. She writes, "I rate Diane's contribution to the field of creative expression at the highest marks, 10, for the full range of contribution. She not only has 4 decades of studio discipline as a painter, but she is also engaged in the creative design of educational coursework for transpersonal development. In her healthcare work, Diane has developed programs to encourage more creative expression in an environment of rigid regulations, and that's quite an accomplishment." Diane, here's an example of 2 of Diane's creative expressions. Diane is a gifted professional artist. She's a published author, a transpersonal scholar, She's also a fine arts educator and a creative expression educator. She's a curriculum designer, a healthcare administrator, and educator. She brings awareness of the sacred to her work. With deep gratitude to you, Diane, for your outstanding contributions to the field of creative expression and creative process. And our final recipient of the Jill Mellick Creative Expression Award is Elisa Shisholi. Elisa is a 2014 alumna of Sofia University's Global Program. She earned a Master of Transpersonal Psychology with a Creativity and Innovation specialization. Her bachelor's degree was in music education and vocal performance. Now, Elisa is a singer, songwriter, and musician, and founder of the band Solstice. She's a performance artist and creative expression educator. She's also the founder and educator of the Music for Social Change program, which offers music, movement, and mindful lessons to children in schools. In 2017, Elisa's students made a professional recording of her original song, Connect to the Core, and that video will be released in 2017. Now, Elisa does a lot of creative educational outreach, and in the next slide, we'll see an example of some of her marketing materials. On the left, you'll notice her Freeing Your Voice workshop flyer, and on the right, you'll see her Red Sky album cover, and this album has been released. In 2006, Elisa launched her Joy of Group Singing workshop and class for adults. She continues to design and teach other uplifting singing classes, including the joy of improvisational singing. With a great deal of gratitude to you, Elisa, for your outstanding and joyful contributions to the field of creative expression and creative process. Now, this was a very short talk about three very gifted people, and I'd really like you to join me in offering deep gratitude to Jill Mellick. Thank you, Jill. I know you're watching. And also to the congratulations to the recipients of the Jill Mellick Creative Expression Award, Micah Linton, Diane Meyer, and Elisa Shisholi.